We have a construction company in the UK, in the Midlands, who have developed their first passive house office space. It's only 2 stories, it's not on the same scale, but in the first year of occupation they found that staff sickness rates dropped by something like 15%. And given that those are the sort of big impacts in terms of costs on a company, I just wondered if you have any plans to monitor any reduction in staff sickness rates or general health of the workforce, because that's where the big savings are, more so even than in energy.
I mean, as a company, we are watching that every day in our buildings for years, 30 years. So we're doing water treatment, we are analyzing the water sampling, the air monitoring, the carbon dioxide monitoring. I mean, that's what we do every day as building management in New York City. So yes, it's something we're keen on every hour of our life to make sure the tenants are healthy, our employees are healthy in the building, and that they're working properly. I will tell you, we've been doing that forever. Now, has the way of doing it changed over time? Yes. But the theme of making sure people are healthy in our buildings, again, it's a have to. It's a have to.
Mark, if I may pick that up as well, I completely agree with where you're targeting and going with your question. And clearly the tenants are educated and asking for that as well. What I see as an engineer and as a building physicist is actually that a lot of the overclads are well intended but not perfectly thought out. And there was a question in the earlier panel that implied actually the issue of potentially having 2 vapor barriers and cavities where moisture is being trapped. So it has to be thought out carefully so that a well-intended passive house standard applied to an existing building does not go in the wrong direction. As you can see, my argument is actually you need to look at the patient in detail and understand its sickness. And then depending upon what its sickness is, you apply actually remedial measures. And in our case, there was a specific strategy. In a different building, it may look differently. And especially on buildings of this nature in a very dense urban environment, I would not necessarily say that overcladding existing commercial buildings with insulation is the all gold standard to arrive at.